Friends, everyone hello. So, I wanted to make the next roller about the channel Catfish, for which you voted more on the channel. So, looking for information from different sources, I realized that there is a lot of inappropriate or mixed information. For example, many authors put a photo of a black or brown catfish, and the description is already a channel, which is a friend, a very second look what to say. I did not call this catfish myself. So let's get started. What are the catfish and make the appropriate conclusions? Somoid in Latin Foemicillaries, a number of fish of the class of Radius. There are more than 3,000 species of self-shaped. They are mainly found in tropical and subtropical reservoirs of South America, Africa and Asia. Almost all catfish live in fresh water. Only representatives of two families moved into seawater. There are species that are widespread in North America. The great extreme African catfish, Latin pin/, is a small representative of a kind, who enjoys small areas with rocky and sandy bottom, so 4 to 5 deeper. Meters rare. The large-eyed African catfish shows maximum activity at night, and a day, as a rule, stays at the bottom under stones. African clarium catfish, in Latin, Clarius garriopinus, is one of the largest representatives of a kind that lives in these latitudes. Preferences deep places with slow or middle stream and rocky or sandy bottom. With the help of his wide mouth, this predator is able to swallow large prey completely. The maximum length of his body can be 170 centimeters, and weight up to 60 kilograms. A distinctive feature of this fish is the ability to breathe atmospheric air. It also sometimes makes sounds similar to loud croaking. African clarium catfish, most active at night. The omnivorous is fed with water beetles, shellfish, fish, plant food and even waste of organic origin. Black catfish, Latin, is a variety of catfish, a kind of catfish, the natural area of which covers mostly the central part of the United States. This fish, as a rule, enjoys calm turbid waters with almost absent and soft bottom. It is easy to recognize a black bag by a square tail fin, a black tendrils and a light crescent near the tail. Due to the presence of strong bone thorns containing toxins in the spinal and pectoral fins, it is difficult to be available for other predators. The average weight of adults usually ranges from 0 as many as 3/10 to 1 kilogram, but sometimes you can catch a trophy copy weighing up to 2 kilograms. Black catfish show activity mostly at night, and in general all days, feeding on almost all from plants and algae, ending with insects, living in dead fish and crustaceans. Blue catfish. The natural area of this fish is the Mississippi River Basin. The recipient grows to 170 centimeters in length and can reach weight up to 70 kilograms. It feeds mainly with fish, crayfish, water insects, mollusks. A brown path similar to ducked catfish, but these individuals are usually smaller in size and have a square tail rather than forked. Popular fish among supporters of both sports and industrial fishing, widespread in overgrown slow or standing reservoirs, reaches a length of 55 centimeters and weighing 2 whole 70 kilograms. The usual feed of the sumi is small fish, worms, and larvae and aquatic insects. Due to the presence of strong bone thorns containing toxins in the spinal and pectoral fins, it is difficult for other predators. Catabase, Latin, Icolaroas duncatime, the largest representative of North America. It is popular with many fishermen because of the rapid growth and spread of aquaculture of this species throughout the United States. The maximum length is 130-2 centimeters and weight, 20-6 kilograms, but usually does not exceed the length of 50-7 centimeters, and the weight is 4-9 kilograms. The channel catfish is all-keeled and feeds mainly with worms, grasshoppers, drinks and frogs. The olive catfish is one of the largest representatives of North America. A popular object of sports fishing, which is highly valued for its strength and originality. This freshwater fish lives in the lakes and rivers of North America, from the lower Great Lakes to North Mexico. Olive catfish are distinguished by a flat shape of the head and olive color with spots on the upper body. The average weight of this fish usually ranges from 5 to 20 kilograms, but adults can reach the size of 150-5 centimeters and a mass of 50-5 kilograms. Like most catfish, olive catfish are a predator, feeds on fish, insects, worms, and crustaceans. The flat-sustaining catfish, Pinnarum pasperimpu, is a fast-growing catfish that lives in the Amazon and Paraguay, and their tributaries. Active, rapid fish that loves depth and open spaces, has a gray body, elongated and massive flattened head, as well as long chic mustaches. With good nutrition, it can grow up to 90 centimeters and weigh up to 8 to 9 kilos. Feeds on fish. Sumsailur. Latin. Bark marines is a marine catfish that occurs in the tropical waters of the western Atlantic Ocean, from the Gulf of Mexico to the Caribbean. This fish is almost always kept in the coastal area, and often happens in the mouths of rivers, deltas, salty estuaries, and swamps. The Menai marine got its name because of a high dorsal fin with a sharp and poisonous thorn, usually growing on average up to 40-3 centimeters elongated. These fishes weigh the range from 0 for as many as 0.5 to 2 kilograms. However, the largest catfish weighed 4 whole 0.5 of kilograms. Unlike most bottom catfish, this catfish hunts in all the thickness of the water, feeding mainly with various crustaceans and other fish. Zungaro, Latin Tagrozagaro, Sumbulets from Orinoco and Amazon basins. It is most common in the main rivers with a fast flow, but it is often noticed also in areas flooded during seasonal spills or on a prayer day. The body of these fish is elongated, gray-yellow and a small ant, with a large dorsal fin and a light belly. Like other catfish, it has large mustaches. Preference is given to hunting at night. Large individuals occur quite often and reach almost 2-meter length with a weight of about 80 kilograms. This active predator, and agap, eats small fish and invertebrates and rotten meat. Giraffe catfish or sumiraf. In Latin, Occidentalis occidentalis is a small catfish that lives in most of Western and Central Africa. In the wild, it is more often kept in shallow, calm sections of rivers and lakes, active both day and night. His body is covered with a characteristic spotty pattern, hence the name of the soman. It reaches the maximum length 70 centimeters and weight about 10 kilograms. These all-person catfish are fed in small groups, mostly plant foods, which are collected in sand and silt, using their large tendrils for sifting. Its standard diet also includes seeds, insect larvae, worms, and small fish. Catfish Kamba, Latin Tricissus scrinchma, is the largest African catfish. Has a moderately elongated body and 4 pairs of tendrils, as well as spinal and thoracic fins with sharp spikes. The diet of this fish is very diverse, from aquatic vegetation and insects, to snails, shrimp, crayfish, and fish. It is not recommended to have powerful tackle to catch an adult, because the maximum weight of the cable is about 130 kilograms. Paraiba is the largest species of catfish that happens in South America, and lives in the Amazon and Orinoco rivers in both fresh and salty and adavotes. Parabi has an oblong massive trunk of silver-gray color with white harshness, which is why these fish resemble sharks a little. They are also easy to recognize for long mustache and red labels on the lips. But the main distinguishing feature of Parabes is its huge size. The maximum length of these fish can reach 3-6 m, at a weight of more than 200 kilograms. Paraiba is a fierce and bloodthirsty predator that feeds mostly with another fish. However, there are known cases of eating monkeys and even people. Red-tailed or flat catfish is a large and very popular fish athletes found in the Amazon pools, Orinoco and Esequibo in South America, and lives exclusively in the fresh water of large rivers, lakes and streams. Red-tailed catfish is the only representative of the species from the Phococephalus, which has more than 13 million years. This species is easy to distinguish on long mustache and bright color, brown back with dark spots, yellow sides and a red tail fin. Red-tailed catfish is a very large fish that can grow up to 2 meters in length with weight up to 80 kilograms. Although these fish are all days, but the basis of their diet is other fish, shrimp, crustaceans and worms. The reinforced black catfish Ogadurus niger is a kind of prickly catfish living in the Amazon and Esequibo rivers. It is characterized by a large head with an elongated muzzle and small eyes. The body is powerful, has lateral spikes to protect against predators. A wide and high dorsal fin is noticeable. The back and fins are black. On the sides and abdomen the color is dark brown. These fish grow up to 1 meter, gain up to 13 kilograms of weight. The omnivorous pod, ready to eat any organics that fell to the bottom, whether it is a larva, a piece of meat, a fish, crustacean or delicious vegetables. When searching for food, it moves along the bottom, spreading it with antennae receptors. Somsarubi, in Latin Deshpisi de Palistam, is a spipy. It is an American species of catfish that lives in the freshwater of such large rivers as the Amazon, as well as lakes and canals, where it is inclined to stay closer to the bottom at a maximum depth. These very large fish have a distinctive color. Their gray tulip is covered with dark vertical stripes and small dark dots, until the worm, which is white. These fish can grow up to 110 centimeters in length, at maximum weight of 17 kilograms. Suruba catfish hunts at night, feeding mainly with other fish, crustaceans, shrimps, and crabs. Once catfish. Latin. Cutting Logus phallus is a large catfish in southern Africa. The length of this fish makes it exceptional for fans of sports fishing. Few other catfish have such large second dorsal fins or such long tendrils. Preference is made from 3 to 9 meters. Like the African clarium catfish, this strong and durable fish is all together and can breathe atmospheric air. It can reach 1.5 meters in length and more than 50 kilograms in weight. Therefore, it is recommended to use reliable tackle. Yinda loves deep water, but to eat fish, small vertebrates and offal at night, usually fits closer to the shore to a smaller depth. Common catfish, Latin, Silaros glenus, a large freshwater fish of the catfish family, which initially lived in the rivers and lakes of Eastern and Central Europe, and then spread in the countries of Western Europe and the United Kingdom. These non-power freshwater fish are very popular in sports fishing and visually differ in their flat head and wide. Ordinary catfish loves large warm lakes and deep rivers with slow current and many underwater pits, in which it usually hides. These long-lived live at least 60 years, usually growing up to 2 meters in length with 10 to 20 kg. However, you can catch a unique individual up to 60 kilograms. Like many other freshwater bottom fish, catfish usually feed on worms, insects and other fish. White catfish in Latin. It is Rhocis, the smallest of all North American catfish, first lived in the rivers of the eastern part of the United States. Now this fish has been widespread throughout the country, preferring the murky quiet stones of rivers, streams and lakes. White catfish is easy to recognize by a white tendril that grows from the beard, the absence of a husk and a noticeably wide head. The weight of adults usually ranges from 400 grams to 1 kilogram. The basis of the diet of this bottom fish is small fish and water insects. friends, so I came to the conclusion that the best for the next video facts about Pisces will be suitable for black and brown catfish, as they are suitable for the characteristics of the catfish which are found in us. And what do you say? Write your comments, it will be interesting to read. Everyone is neither a tail nor a scales. See you.